Genesis 9 and 20, it says, and Noah began to be a husbandman, which is a farmer, a planter. And he planted a vineyard, okay? So let's go down to the Hebrew and let's see what that husbandman is. See, and Noah began to be an husbandman. See, Ayash Adama, meaning man of the ground, or husbandman. See, Adama, see, Adama, which is the name of Adam, H127. All right. So if you was a farmer, you would be called Adama. You would get the name of Adam. Okay. And then man in general was called Adama. Okay. So let's see. So we see the industry of farming is called Adama. The ground is called Adama. A farmer or a husbandman would be called Adama or Ayash Adama. So what was Adam's job? Why did the Most High create Adam? Okay, I'm sorry I'm being repetitive, but one more time, we got to read this again. Okay, it says biblical names in the Old Testament. The name of an individual are meaningful. Okay, throughout the Bible, characters were given names at birth to reflect something like significance, or describe the course of their life. So what was Adam's job? That the Most High would name him Adam. Okay, well, let's find out. This is Genesis chapter 2, verse 4. It says, these are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created. In the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens, and every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. So the Most High created this garden, and He created the earth, and He didn't have He didn't have a man to till the ground. He had created people at this time, but He didn't have a man to till the ground. Okay, somebody had to get that job. All right, let's find out who got the job. Okay, we're gonna read down a little. We're gonna skip to verse 15. All right, verse 15. And the Lord God took the man, which is Adam, and put him into the Garden of Eden to do what? To dress it and to keep it. So what was Adam made to do? What was Adam's job? To dress and to keep the Garden of Eden, which would be a husbandman. Adam was the first farmer. So therefore his name was Adama, because he tilled the ground and because he came from the ground. Therefore everyone after Adam was named Adama if they were a farmer. They were specifically given that name. Okay, or you would be called Ayash Adama. Okay. So the Most High created Adam. He created the earth. He created Adam. Then He told Adam, you are to till the Garden of Eden and dress it and keep it. Therefore, I'm going to call your name Adama. Okay? All right? So we know that Adam was made to till the ground. We know Adam, first of all, we know Adam was given his name because he came from the ground. Okay, which is Adama. And then we know Adam was given his name also because he tilled the ground. He was a farmer. He was a husbandman. His job at that time was to keep the Garden of Eden. But when he left, we're going to read on, but when he left, did the Most High just drop that from him? Or was his job to keep going and to keep being a farmer? Okay, let's find out. Genesis chapter 3 verse 17. Okay, and this is when the man went off because he listened to his wife. So he sinned, and the Most High made his job harder. The Most High said, because you sinned, your job of being a farmer, a tiller, a worker of the ground is going to be even harder. Which is why I gave you your name. Genesis chapter 3 verse 17. And unto Adam He said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it, cursed is the ground for thy sake. So the Most High made his work harder. And sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Thorns and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. In the sweat of thy face thou shalt eat bread, till thou return unto the ground, for out of it was thou taken. That's the key word. That's the first part of his name. His whole name is right. This explains his name right here. Genesis chapter 17 and on. First part of his name. For out of the earth, for out thou till thou return unto the ground, for out of it was thou taken. Okay, he came from the ground, the Adama. For dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. That's the first reason he got his name. Verse 20. And Adam called his wife's name Eve, because she was the mother of all living. So now Eve gets her name. Okay, let's go down. We're going to read to verse 23. Verse 21. Oh shit, I went too far. Verse 21. Unto Adam also and to his wife did the Lord God make coats of skin and clothe them. And the Lord God said, behold, the man is become one of us, meaning he became a God, to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand and take also the tree of life to eat and live forever. Therefore, the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden to do what? To till the ground from whence he was taken. So the second part of the reason why Adam got his name was because he was a tiller of the ground, okay? And his whole name as a whole means to till the ground from whence he came, okay? It means that he is a tiller of the ground from whence he came. That's the whole meaning of Adam's name. Okay? So that's what Adam's name means, all right? All right, so we basically broke down the whole thing of what Adam's name was, what it meant, okay, and why the Most High named him that. So basically, I'm gonna just end it on that note. Lord willing, I'll be able to go into the breakdown of Lamentations chapter 4, verse 7. Sometime later this week, maybe I'll have it uploaded, Lord willing, and also the breakdown of Adam's color. So with that, we're just gonna go ahead and wrap it up and say Shalom Akim and Akwatium, and all praise be unto the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Shalom.